I know, and everybody else knows that has had a substance use disorder. It's a lot of it has to do with your using friends and your drinking buddies. You just can't, you just can't imagine yourself not having these friends, and you've developed these relationships for how many years, and at the same time you've burned some of them bridges with some of your other friends who aren't as wild or crazy or as much fun, or or your family has kind of maybe disowned you. They don't like the way you act, and so you just say fuck them, and you just keep on hanging out with your using friends. Pretty soon, you keep going down that road, and the road gets worse and worse. You realize that every mile of road is 2 miles of ditches, and but now let's back it up a little ways. Like when I first started using, I was in you know ninth grade, and back then in the 70s there was kids everywhere. There was so many kids to hang out with, and I'm sure some of them ain't as much fun as others, but like in 10th grade, I was drinking at keg parties, and I was blacking out, and I knew I had some kind of a problem. They never called it a substance use disorder, or they didn't say I was an alcoholic or anything like that. But I knew I wasn't like everyone else. But now public awareness was down about substance use, and if it wasn't, if there was better public awareness, and I would have said to myself, you know what, I don't like where I'm going. My grades have suffered. My mom and dad are mad at me, and maybe I should just cut ties with these guys, and hang out with someone else, because there's always lots of other kids to hang out with. And I would have, and then I went down that road. But and even like later on, like when I was 20, and I'd been drinking now for a few years, and I even now that them other options were gone, I could still have called up a couple of my cousins, because a couple of me and a couple of my cousins got along real well. We had a great time at all the family functions, uh, Thanksgiving at grandma's, Christmas, family reunions, and stuff like that. We always had a great time. So I could have just called one of them guys up and said, hey, you know what? I've been kind of going down this road, and these people I've been hanging around with, you know who they are. They ain't that fucking cool. So I just want to stay away from them guys now, and maybe would you want to go do something? And of course, he's your cousin. He would have said, shit, yeah, man, let's go. Let's go shoot our shotguns for a while. Let's go shoot some clay pigeons, or let's go do this or that. We always had lots of fun. So maybe that could have prevented me from going down the road I went on. So um, so now, as you get older, and you are older, and you've been being stupid for a long time, and you've been doing stupid shit, and when I got busted, I was raided, and I got caught with 93 grams of meth, and I led a double life. Nobody knew about it. My family, my children, everybody, and so basically it was on the radio, it was on TV, it was in the newspaper. So everybody knew. Everybody knew. I just figured everybody knew, because it was all over the news. So then when I got clean, my family, my neighbors, I I already I would go up to them and say, like, to my neighbors, hey, I don't know if you knew what happened, but obviously you probably did, because of all the policemen that were over here. And but yeah, I was being stupid for for many years. And see, that's the problem. You got to be able to not feed into your ego, and just become humble and say, hey, you know what, I fucked up, I was stupid. Yes, you got to admit to people that you were stupid. but it's going to save your life. So now they know that you're being honest with them because they already knew. But to hear from your mouth saying that you were stupid, now when you come over to their house and they're your next door neighbors and you're like, hey, um, um, I got a tool that can help you do that job in your backyard a little easier if you want to borrow it. Now, if I didn't be honest with him from the beginning, he's going to go, why is he acting weird? I don't trust him. But now, since your recovery is based on honesty, and people they don't think you're being weird. They just think that you're trying to change and be a better person, just like your family. Maybe they didn't trust you while you were using for good reason, and now that they know that you're in treatment or you're being clean, you're getting clean, and now they're not gonna be surprised or shocked or suspicious of you when you try to help them out or try to, you're hanging out, you're hanging out all night long. You know, Joe's been over here for 3 hours. That's not like him. He usually cuts out 20 minutes after he's here. Yeah, because I wanted to go get high. But I ain't like that anymore. So a lot has to do with your using friends. You got to get rid of them. And the faster you do it, the better off you are. I will be telling you more of my ideas in the future. If you like the subject, you like this content, leave a like, subscribe. And I was out there for 17 years. I have learned a lot. And, I would ask the expert, but let's be honest, I am the expert because I know a lot about drug use, alcohol use, and stuff that you're not going to get reading a book. So leave a like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.